What's up? What's up? I'm back. So I jump online today and I see that boy Shedeur got everybody's panties in a bunch. And it was interesting the comments that he said about Texas football and just guys that played 6A out here in Texas. So let's scroll over here and let y'all hear what my man had to say. Pull it up over here.
School. So at the end of the day, I dealt with a lot of negativity, a lot of hate, a lot of everything I done dealt with already year after year. I came from a small private school. All the other kids was going big, Power Five, and they went to big 6A Texas 6A schools and stuff. I don't see those same kids around. I don't see them excelling in their programs or whatever they're doing. So I always been against the odds, like in different ways. I came from a private school, so
So he talks about obviously coming from private school and guys that he saw come out of Texas not excelling and doing what he's doing. Um, there's a big misconception for just a lot of people in general. Just because you go to a private school don't mean you're a dog. Just because you go to a 6A school don't mean you're a dog. Also, I don't. I didn't get to hear the question that led him to say this, but regardless, it's really not true because every state would be able to say that about their guys, right? Everybody that goes to college obviously can excel. Everybody that goes to college is obviously not going to the NFL. The biggest thing is, let me go here and don't get y'all's panties in a bunch once again because Texas is bigger. That has nothing to do with this. The states with the most NFL guys, right? Like literally. Let me make sure y'all can see it back. Yeah, right here. Texas. So once again, this isn't to be like Texas, Florida, Cali. We ain't on that argument. You can't say guys aren't excelling when Texas literally has the most, right, in the NFL as of last year. I couldn't find 2024, but once again, that's beside the point. If these guys aren't excelling, Texas wouldn't be able to, hold this number one spot. Now, the problem with it is Shedeur, Dion, Colorado, the talk is fine, right? I don't care. The talk is a talk. But every subject, every question doesn't have to be us against the world. And especially when it's us against now Texas and Texas high school football, where you played, where you were born and raised at, what where a lot of your fan base comes from, where a lot of the kids look up to you at. So that's what I'm going to sit back and say. Y'all know I love Prime. I love what Colorado's trying to do. I love Shedeur and the role he's taking on. But at some point, you got to realize it's not always going to be us against the world, especially when the world that you're now going against is Texas that has supported you through a lot of this, right? I see a lot of kids around here doing the Shedeur, seeing them rocking your legendary stuff. So that's a big thing that you got to understand. It doesn't have to be me versus y'all, me versus the world, Colorado versus everybody. You can't throw everybody under the bus. And trust me, there are a lot of Texas high schools, a lot that produce so many Division One guys, and those guys do not produce at all. I'm not going to name those schools. I've talked to people about it in private, and when I made them look back at those schools, they were like, "Whoa, that is crazy! How many guys they send Division One, and they don't do much when they get there, and that's year after year." But that's in Florida, that's in Ohio, that's in Cali, that's everywhere. Everybody is not going to succeed at the next level. Just like, for instance, Bama sends tons of guys to the NFL. Ohio State sends tons of guys. That don't mean all their guys produce at a high level. It's a new level. They produced at the level that they were at. Some can carry it over, some can't. But I will just sit here and sit back and warn you and say, bro, you don't got to pitch yourself against everybody. And especially when it's a place that has supported you and where you grew up and got your football going, right? So that's the biggest thing. It doesn't make any sense to say that because then all of a sudden we can see the same thing about Florida, Cali, and everybody else. Like a lot of people go D1 from everywhere, but everybody doesn't succeed at a high level just because they went D1. So that's the one thing I'm going to say. Make sure you ain't biting the hand that feeds you. And obviously, the Texas high school can't do anything to you, right? You're in Colorado, you're about to go to the league. That's not going to stop that. But the support and the love for who you are, your brand, and what your family's trying to be built, a lot of that is right here in Texas. So yeah, bro, you do what you do. DP just gonna keep it real, bro. You can't pit yourself against everybody, especially when it's the people that helped you come up. I'm out.